Introduction to Data Visualization, Week 2. Data is certainly everywhere, but how can we make sense of it? There are a lot of different ways to view your data, and to make sense of it, we can see it as an image. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, and we certainly remember those images. So creating a data visualization is something that is important to do when you want to tell the data story. Here are some examples. One thing that you should do is always make sure to choose the right type of chart for the right type of data. We've learned about some pre-attentive attributes. Let's apply some of them to the existing chart in front of me. This chart focuses on 4 different departments within a company and their expenses. You will notice that HR has the highest expense. However, one thing that we can do is we can add some pre-attentive attributes so that that information stands out a bit more. One thing that I can do is add in some color. So by clicking on that series, right-clicking and choosing a fill color of choice, you will notice that you can change the color so that it would stand out. Your eye is immediately driven to that particular color. You can also keep the colors the same, but make it a little bit darker so it stands out. Another thing you can add is illustrations, such as a shape. Block arrows, callouts are all useful for focusing the eye on a particular part of the chart that you want the audience to see. Another thing you can also do is you can also add in some data labels. So by clicking the plus sign here and choosing data labels, you'll notice those labels are there. It's really important to focus on non-clutter, but in this instance, the chart bars are very simply away from one another, so there's enough spacing, so that is not an issue. Another factor that you could certainly add in is interactivity. Again, by using PowerPoint and adding this chart to that or another software program, you can add in some interactivity to your chart for your presentation. Certainly, this will help your audience be able to understand the data story. So for Chapter 2, we took a look at some pre-attentive attributes and some examples of different types of charts and graphs. I provided you with an example, and your assignment is to post a discussion on how you feel you can make the chart better with adding some of these attentive attributes. I hope you enjoyed the lesson.